you can see the international and both national, they are all involved. I'm talking about the protesters coming up with different ideas to draw the attention of this government, giving them a little span of time to see if they will do the right thing. But as it is, this is no longer a protest against SARS. It's becoming a revolution, and it is touching every nook and cranny of all that concerns anyone that is trapped in that geographical expression called Nigeria. Now, the DSS, formerly known as SSS, they are now Department of State Services. They are only loyal to the president, just the same way the military have declared total and unwavering support for the chief in command or the chief commander of the armed forces, who we presently will call Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the president of Nigeria. Now, according to DSS, they claimed that the protest is having a negative impact on national security, and they are making moves to stop. They wrote out, they issued this, is it called a secret? I don't know how this was revealed or leaked out, and it is dated 15th October 2020. The Commissioner of Police, Nigerian Police, Ogun State Command Headquarters, security alert, imminent escalation of protests in the state on sundry issues. And I'm going to go through it and, of course, go through reactions to warn you, to let you know the next line of action and what they think that they are going to do. These people are very, very, very demonic. These people, they've been practicing this terrible thing for a very long time. Their soul has already been sold to the devil. They are hell-bent on making sure that they keep together their evil caliphate, keep together their satanic kingdom together. Whenever you see, bloodshedding, stealing, killing, destroying, what else do you call it? That is what the good book, scripture says. It said the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. So what is it that you see in Nigeria? They steal your resources. They kill and they destroy your future. What else do you want to call them? Devils. And I'm going to go through this security alert. Following the NSAS protests across the nation, there are indications that protests on sundry issues will spring up in the state with effect from 16th of October 2020 as foot soldiers and their sponsors, both local and foreign, have commenced mobilization of the people, especially the youth, who are still buoyed by the perceived success of the NSAS protest. Already, youth in border communities, particularly those in Idiroko in Ipokia local government area, Owode, Yewa, and Oja Adon in Yewa South local government, Ilara in Imeko, Afon local government area, and Ijun in Yewa South local government area are being mobilized by smugglers and their foreign collaborators to stage protests simultaneously anytime soon against the continued closure of the nation's land borders and activities of security agencies, particularly the Nigeria Customs Services, NCS, at the border points. Likewise, there is no mobilization of residents of the state by agents of the opposition to protest against bad condition of roads across the state. All right, it says there is mobilization of residents of the state by agents of the opposition to protest against bad conditions of road across the state. The protest against bad roads will likely hold in Abeokuta, Ifo, Ota, Shagamu, and major towns in Ijebu axis, as the foot soldiers have made inroads into these towns with appreciable number of youth sympathetic to their cause. Comment: in view of this palpable threat and its negative impact on national security, it is imperative that patrol of key and vulnerable points, KVPS, and flashpoints, black spots across the state be intensified, amongst other security measures, while security operatives at border points be extra cautious and vigilant against possible attacks by aggrieved youth from the border areas. That is signed by one DD Tuska, MSI, State Director of Security. So, and this is stamped secret. There's nothing secret about this, as it has been revealed already. This, I believe, is just an attempt to kind of muscle on the people and kind of scare off the people. Of course, if anyone comes out, it doesn't matter if it's opposition or no opposition. The point is this: what are they protesting about? It's so dumb of this DSS to write such and say they are coming to protest against bad roads and all of these things. Why not? Why shouldn't people protest if they are blind and the opposition wants to wake up the eyes of the people? What they think is that there is someone behind the scene working the show. No, it has been, the youth have already hijacked this from the hands of whoever that might want to come up with some negative arrangement. It has not become a revolution. So there's nothing else that they should think of. Now, reactions children of this. One person said, these are signs of a failed nation. If you want to continue to rule better, rule with the fear of God. And I don't want to use the word rule. If you want to lead, lead. These ones we have are rulers. And I want to say police is the mother of all forces in the country. Reform it, others follow. For those of you still living in darkness and bondage, that we are risking it all for facing police brutality on the protest grounds, yet asking what right a citizen has for protesting. The IGP has spoken himself. You must receive sense by force. Wow. Now, someone say extrajudicial killings, brutality, and bad governance doesn't have negative impact on national security. So what else do you think? What are you reasoning? Someone said this is the time to rise up every youth in the country and correct the evil going on in the country. Corruption, bad roads, banditry, looting of our nation's wealth by some individuals, killing of innocent souls. Someone says, so kidnapping, police brutality, funded terrorism is that affected the oppressed is not affecting national security. This is the highest height of hypocrisy in the management of national issue. Federal government should do the needful to provide and guarantee holistic national security for the citizens. And I don't think there's any federal government willing to provide any holistic or any unholy approach to whatever it is. They are comfortable with these things. They do not have problems with security. You hear the son, didn't you hear the son of one of them, the people that their great-grandfathers their grandfathers benefited from certain things? He said he doesn't have problems of police, and many of them never had. Police carry their bags and do things for them. So where do you think that they would ever, even if there is a crime around wherever they are, once they realize that there is a child of one of the so-called politician or children of one of those so-called criminals that call themselves businessmen but benefited from oil well allocations, stealing, loaning money from bank and using Nigeria to kind of loan money and they don't pay back and all of those things. You see, when you see crime around them, they quickly tell them that there is someone, a child of a very top person here, and top in wealth, top in accumulation of wealth, and knowing the cliques of criminals like themselves. Simple. And they find a way to cover up the story. So that's it. This is a letter that has been written, they tagged it secret, but it has been leaked out, and this shows that they are making moves amongst themselves to kind of find a way to apply these lies into it, saying, you know what, we are talking about police brutality and people are protesting, and now they are trying to protest in some other, trying to raise their voices against some other things, anomalies in the society. Oh, but we think this their protest might result into issues called national security. No, enough is enough. No one can be hoodwinked. This has been linked. We understand what you're about to do, and the youth, they are woke and they are ready for you.